Hello everyone, welcome to Book Club Preview. Today we're looking at Midsummer Night's Dream, Act 2, Scene 2. Now, I just want to give you some warning. If you're listening to the audio that I linked in the YouTube description, it actually skips some of the parts in this act. So if you're reading along in your script, you might have to jump down a little bit because they've skipped some parts and maybe mixed up a few. So don't be afraid to pause the YouTube video to figure out where you are. It starts off though with the fairy queen, Titania, saying, "Hey, fairies, it's time to go to bed. Sing me a song, and then after I fall asleep, you guys go to sleep too." Which kind of sounds nice. So the fairies start singing a song. They sing a song. The queen falls asleep. The fairies fall asleep, and they leave one sentinel to go off and to just kind of watch or protect. A sentinel is a guard, a defender, a watchman. And so there's one person out there watching around to make sure everything is going okay. Well, everyone falls asleep. Oberon sneaks in and he puts the drop of the flower into Titania's eyes, and he kind of curses her and he says, "I hope you fall in love with any pig or bear or wolf or anything disgusting and ugly, and it's going to be your punishment for your actions." And so he squeezes that in her eyes, and then he goes away. Now it switches over to Lysander and Hermia, who are lost in the forest. And Hermia is tired, Lysander's tired, and he apologizes and he says, let's go to sleep. She's like, "Okay, I'm going to sleep over here. You go sleep over there." But Lysander's like, "No, we're going to share the same spot. We're going to share the same spot. We'll share the same rock. We'll be one forever." And she's like, "Oh no, it's not right for a maiden to sleep so near to a man. So please, until we're married, please go sleep over there." And Lysander's like, "Oh, you know what? You're right. I love you, and I'll just be right over here." And so he goes and sleeps on the far side. Now they both fall asleep, and in comes Puck, who's been running around through the woods looking for this man with an Athenian garb. And he finds Lysander, and he thinks Lysander is Demetrius. And so he sees Lysander and he's like, "Oh, you bad guy, you terrible guy. How could you refuse love of such a wonderful woman? I'm gonna make you love her with everything you have." And he pours all the juice on this guy's eyes to make him super in love. And then he kind of laughs. He looks at Hermia and he's like, "Yeah, she looks like a really nice girl." And then he runs off to go back to Oberon. Now, unfortunately, during this time, Demetrius comes in and Helena. And Demetrius is like, "Go away, Helena, go away." And she's like, "No, I'm going to follow you. I'm going to follow you." Demetrius runs off, and Helena's kind of all by herself. But she stumbles upon Lysander. And Lysander wakes up, Hermia thinks he's dead. And she's like, Helena thinks Lysander's dead. And she kind of wakes him, shakes him up, and he wakes up and he looks at her. "Oh, Helena. Oh, you're the most beautiful person I've ever seen. I love you so much." And she thinks his love is a joke, a trick, a bad teasing. And so she tells him, "Oh, how have I ever hurt you? Why would you tease me like this? You're so terrible." And she runs off after Demetrius. Lysander shouts after her, "No, it's you I love." And he kind of goes by and he sees Hermia. Oh, and man, this is terrible. And he's like, "Hermia, I've never loved you. You're so terrible." And he even talks about like some kind of deception, like maybe she tricked him or something. And he runs off after Helena. Right after Lysander runs away, Hermia has this bad dream of a snake kind of coming up her body and biting her heart, and she wakes up. Lysander! Lysander! Oh, Lysander, I had a terrible dream. Lysander? Lysander! Where are you? And of course, he's gone. And she's like, I will find you, and I will run off, and I'll either find my death or find you. And she takes off after Lysander. So it's Demetrius, Helena, Lysander, and then Hermia following Lysander. And man, what's going to happen next? Oh, the next scene was pretty long, so I figure we probably should save that for next time. Vocabulary. Because you should have a little extra time this week, please pick 2 expressions or words, throw them in the YouTube comments, and define them. So far, only one person has really done this. And so I'm hoping to see more of you throw out some vocabulary so we can all learn together and look at those expressions, because there are so many difficult ones. Even the ones that the YouTube video skips over, please read through those parts in the act, in the scene. Discussion question. Here we go. What would you do if you woke up to no one being around you like Hermia? Okay, and you can kind of imagine this a little bit if you want. Maybe you're with your family. You're in the mountains. You're camping. You go to sleep in your tent. You wake up and your family's all gone. The tents are gone. The car's gone. All there is little fire, and it's just you in the mountains. Or maybe just like Hermia, you're in the forest with this guy that you love, and you're sleeping apart because you want to be respectable young people, and you wake up and the person that you love is gone, and you're lost in the woods. You can kind of think of the worst situation, the worst way for you, and then describe what you would do in that situation, because I can't imagine a worse scenario for Hermia. So you can kind of fit in the pieces. Maybe you're a guy and the girl's gone. Maybe you're a father, mother, and your family's gone. Or maybe you're a child and your family's gone. Whatever it is for you. Your friends, and they're all gone. What would you do? Of course, please make your own discussion question. That is all the time that we have for today. But thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Book Club Preview. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Hey, if you have any questions about the video today, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. If you had any other vocabulary words that you wanted to know what they meant, let me know. And also, if you're interested in maybe joining one of these book clubs, please leave a comment and I'll get back to you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.